What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. I mean, it's probably just me who's going to be listening to this today. But today, I wanted to discuss in the channel what's been going on today, right? I started yesterday, and now I'm on my second day. I'm just going to keep going. It's been a lot of trial and error, a lot of small wins, and I stayed up on like what direction I actually want this channel to go in. So buckle your seatbelts because I'm going to be talking about the 5 things I did today. Of course, it's all going to be transparent, right? No, it's actually 4. So the first one, I scouted Fiverr for logo designs. Did my scouting there. 2, adjusted my social media platform so everything is in the same place. You can see my social media handle from one place and from another place. I hunted for the right background audio. Lucky fan, so you'll see a lot of those. And even the part where I didn't know what my content was gonna be. So let's start with the logo. I spent a good chunk of time on Fiverr today. And honestly, this site is a gold mine if you know how to navigate it. I went in thinking I'd find a designer in like 5 minutes, but I ended up scrolling for hours. At first I was overwhelmed. There are literally thousands of logo designers there. Everyone got fancy thumbnails, big portfolios, and prices ranging from $5 to a few hundred. So I had to narrow it down. I filtered by rating, looked through actual client reviews, and focused on designers who specialize in minimalist logos because I wanted something clean, something easy. Eventually, I found a few options. I reached out to 2 designers, one from Indonesia and one from Poland, and asked for sample concepts. I haven't gotten any response yet, but the one from Indonesia did. Kind of like the vibe, simple, bold, and versatile. Like I can put it on anything. Let's say I want to branch out to a different business, then I can still use that. But I'm broke, so I will have to allocate that logo building for another day. So next was finding the background music. You'd think it's easy, right? You can just put your favorite music on or favorite instrumental on and it's fine. No, so I went down a total rabbit hole trying to find an audio that matched the tone of what I'm trying to do. I didn't want it to be serious or overtake what my content is, but it's kind of hard because musicians, that's their main purpose. But I'm not. So I wanted something cinematic but not too serious. A mix of focus and chill, something you can vibe with, Like if you space out, you're like bump your head even if you're not listening. I've always wanted to become a DJ, so I'm gonna just do my mixes here. Maybe I'll get recognized for that, but I'm just gonna do my own mixes, find free instrumentals on YouTube and see how transitions work. Maybe in the future it'll be better. I can use it for another purpose. But one of my artists that I'm using right now is Lucky. I'm using free instrumentals that I search up on YouTube and then I just mix it. If you're editing your own content, trust me, don't underestimate how much a good soundtrack adds to the storytelling. People who have content created before, I feel like you guys would notice, but since I just did it, it completely changed the whole dynamic of this video. It's not just background noise, it's what makes people feel something while they're watching. Or not, but this is how I feel. So boom, right? I just did my background music. So next I went into my social medias, and honestly it was like a mess. It's like some of my accounts have like numbers, some of my accounts have like not my full name. So for branding and business purposes, I put everything the same way, like my full name. I think it's easier for people to find you if you have the same name everywhere. End of the day, I think that was the easiest part. Given it's not done yet, but it's just making everything correlate. So it actually looks like a brand or a content channel, not just a random account trying things out. Okay, so next, probably the most important part is figuring out what kind of content I actually want to make. This is one of the things I wanted to address off rip, right? I knew I had to create something, but I didn't know. But I knew what I wanted to create that day is something real, something genuine, not like something I pulled off Google. But every time I look online, like scrolling through Instagram to get some inspiration or ideas, I see so many creators with polished content, perfect lighting, catchy hooks, you name it, right? But the more I kept watching, the more I see the repetitiveness. Like there was a blueprint for, how they should present things, the use of AI and such, like I'm all for it, but I feel like it's just missing something. And that's what I was trying to figure out. So I started brainstorming and I watched creators that I used to watch before, took notes on what pulled me in, and I remembered there was 3 people that I used to watch it for, and it was PewDiePie, Markiplier, and Leafy is here. My favorite was PewDiePie, but the one that I kept up with until I became a teen, or like early teen, late teen, was Leafy is here. Leafy is here is like, I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, is one of the pioneers of voiceover content. If you don't know what voiceover content is, in a literal basic meaning is you put a video and you record yourself talking in 2 separate ways and you just combine them. You know, you can talk about the video or you can talk about completely different things, but the purpose of having a video is to gather the attention and to keep them here. And while the visual cue is going, you'll continue talking, whether it's about the video or you're talking about completely something else. So I feel like that's the direction I want to head in. It's pretty easy. You can do it outside, anywhere, as long as you have 1, a video, and 2, a mic. So it's very versatile, and we'll go try this one out. I mean, that's the beauty of starting from scratch, though. You get to experiment. And it's okay not to know exactly what you're doing at first. You just have to start. The clarity comes from the doing. Someone said it 1776 ago. So yeah, that's where I'm at right now. I've got a logo idea that finally feels right. Some clean background tracks, and my socials are looking a little bit more consistent. The content direction is still forming, but I mean, that's part of the journey. I know it's not perfect and it's not supposed to be. This whole channel is about showing the process, not just the end result. If you're watching this and you're also trying to start something, maybe a channel, a brand, or just a new project, I hope this helps you realize that it's okay to figure things out as you go. So drop a comment if you've ever been in that same, I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm doing it anyway phase, because that's where all the growth happens. Make sure to hit that like button if you found this relatable, and subscribe if you want to follow along as I keep building this from the ground up. Until next time, keep creating, stay genuine, and keep learning. Bye. Enjoyed the last parts of this game. I played like garbage, but I'll go leave this out for you guys.
Corner. Oh!
My bad.
Gosh.
Ulting site. Be on Cypher. He was right outside garage. All garage.
A legacy cooked up so it's perfect.